might need to come up with something a tad better than jumping into frame, because that's like a lot of energy. And I don't know how consistently I'll be able to keep that up. Oh well, works for now. Hello, hello, hello. What's wrong with me? So hi, yes, I am back with a new video. Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching. I need to study today, and I do not want to. So, I figured that I would film a video for you guys, and you guys can see how I study and what it looks like, and then I am held accountable to actually doing my work today, which I don't really want to do, but it's fine. So yay, come along with me, and let's be productive today. Hello, I've shuffled over to my desk. And I want you guys to know that I've refilmed this because the last one was out of focus and it bugged me so much in the last video. So I am being determined to not have out of focus footage this week. Hello! So I am at my desk, which is where I do all my studying, and I showed you guys a bit about it last week in the room tour. But this week I figured I'd bring you a little bit closer and show you my notes a bit more and how specifically study looks for me. So yeah, let's go! So at the moment I have got my ring light set up so that you can see my face. So sorry if that's a bit irritating, but basically I've had to shuffle my pops too. That's not important, is it? Oh well. So I've got my candle over here which I've yet to light, and my water bottle because hydration. And then down here I've got my notes, and then over here my highlighters. So this is actually, oh, and pencil case. This is something I wanted to focus on. So this is from Kmart, as you can tell by the very obvious Anko thing, and because I am cheap. And it's got all these different colours, yay. And then it's got the two ends. So one end, come on. Yeah, no, it doesn't want to show you. Sorry, guys. But basically, one end of each is thin and one is a bit thicker. So it's got the chisel tip and the bullet tip. Sorry, she's having some trouble focusing today. My bad. Alrighty, over to the pencil case. Yay. Here we go. So I've got a whole bunch of these different ones that are all the different fun little colours. And this is what I used for the majority of my note taking. So I use my little ones for finer details, but this is just my general highlighters. So I'm gonna show you guys my Min 102 notes that I did a little bit ago, just because it showcases my different just ways of taking notes a bit more than some of my other weeks. So yes, gonna show you guys that one. Alrighty, so these are my Min notes. As you can see, it's got a bit of different things going on, so I'll bring you in and show you each part. Up top we have got my title. Obviously this is not the nicest one that I have done, but it's not too bad. So title with the colour, and then whatever week's work I'm up to, and then we go into my lecture notes. So, sorry, if I had a tripod this size it would be great. So I start with the heading of lecture notes, and then these are the titles they give us is just like, this is the note section we're on. And then they're all just dot pointed, and then as you can see, anywhere that is scripture, because I'm in Bible college if you didn't know, anywhere that is scripture is written just in the colour. Moving down, this is what I do in place of a table. So rather than drawing like all the lines and stuff all over, it's just got these, but there are of course gaps to distinguish. And then if it goes over 2 pages it just continues. This one had a bit more scripture. Over here is a note that I'll put in if the lecturer said something really good but isn't actually written down. So it just goes to the side. It's why I leave such big margins on the pages, so that I can just add it in. Dang, this focus, right? And then yeah, continuing on. This is kind of like a key point that doesn't necessarily fit under a heading, but I wanted to make sure that I had it written down as well. And then of course down the bottom I've got my footnotes. I tend to just do the author. Okay, I think it's not focusing because the battery's not great, but whatever. Footnotes are down the bottom. As you can see, both of these are Eugene Peterson, and I'll just pop it just at the end of whatever sentence they're quoted with. So in this case it's just there in the little 2, which is in the matching colour that corresponds down there. Y'all, I promise I'm doing my hardest to keep this in focus, but my camera's just not super happy with me. Sorry. But I will continue to do my best. So the next page is pretty similar. The other thing that I've done though is here, I've just numbered instead, because it's 4 types of Sabbath rest, this one particularly. So I've just gone 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I've got a new heading for the readings. I put in a basic little bibliographical detail, not in correct ordering because that's too much writing, but just something so I know what it is. And then all of my notes that I take while going through the sources. And then obviously if there are 2, I just split it up and do a new heading. So that is what my notes look like. Just in general, that's kind of the basis that I work off of. But today I am doing, I also forgot to mention, they are colour coded. So Min 102 is blue, and then I've got like Min 101 is orange, and that kind of thing. So today we are going to be doing Res 101, which is Introduction to Academic Writing, and that one's green. So let's get into it. So I've already done my title for this week, which is kind of just me holding accountable to the fact that I'll do it tomorrow kind of a vibe. So yes, but basically how I do it is just like a block of colour on one side kind of vibe. Inspired to me by the awesome Maddie at Tea Lady Creates. I'll link her in the description below. She's the person that inspired me to do it this way, because she showed me years ago and she probably doesn't remember, so hi Mads if you're watching this, I remember. And yeah, she just does some really awesome handwriting and calligraphy and prettiness, so go check her out. Hi. So I've been trying and failing to study because it's way more fun to sort out short types and how to do a YouTube video than it is to do my uni work, even though, don't get me wrong, I do love my uni work. So I was like, why am I finding this so hard? And then it dawned on me, guys, I didn't light my candle. How am I to do uni work without my candle? I need my vibes, you know? Don't play with matches, be safe. Now that that's sorted, she can study again. Let's do it. I'm gonna be productive, I swear. Okay, so I have finished my lecture notes from the videos. Thankfully I only had a couple videos and one of them I couldn't really take notes on since it was just kind of a guide to how to use the library system that my uni provides. But I've got my notes on my other stuff and now it is time to move forward to my readings. So if I check my readings, I've actually already done a couple. So a little while back I decided to print out a few of my upcoming readings and take them with me places and highlight them so that when the time came to write the notes, there was less for me to do. So I've got some of the notes already with me and then some of them I've still got to go. So on a good note, that means that this section will be a little bit shorter. Well, not shorter, I mean the last section was only one video. But it'll be quicker than it usually is for me. So that makes me happy. And I hope you're enjoying just watching this. Guys, who let me have a YouTube channel? Just who did that? It's a bad idea. My friends, why did you not tell me not to do this? Oh well. So as hard as this is to admit, currently this is where my readings are. Don't mind my socks. So I'm gonna flick through. Thankfully I highlight them color coded, so that's the, this is green, so it's res. So it should hopefully not take me too long to find what it is that I need. Look at that, this is one of them that I need. Look at her go. So I know that I printed out the Information Idol, which is my other source, because I remember highlighting it and I had to do an assignment on it. So I've definitely printed it and done it, but I think I might have tossed it at some point because I cannot find it, and trust me, I've looked. So we're going online for that one. Study tips with Taryn. If you are going to be, you know, doing uni work, if you're watching a lecture, do not have music. If you're doing readings, you will bore yourself to death without music. However, you can't pick something that is going to distract you too much. So I, for one, cannot do musicals because next thing you know, I'm like, pardon me, is anybody there? Because if anybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I'd appreciate you going even more. I mean, there must be lots of better things to do and not a word of it, Paul. There's a big cat in you. Work, work. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. So what I listen to is not that, but it does tend to vary. So one of the things that I found good for me is French music, actually, because it's in another language, so I can't really sing along. And for a while I've wanted to learn French, so I'm like, two birds, one stone. It's not bad music. I have a playlist I found online that I just listen to, and then I can kind of like groove to it and not be ridiculously bored, but I'll have nothing to sing to. So yes, that's what I'm going to go put on now. But you'll just get to keep listening to my YouTube music because copyright. So this is the completed work, which is 2 pages long, as you can see, and that's all of our research and notes for the week. So hi! That took me way longer than it usually would because my camera kept dying, so I had to keep stopping and charging it, and then I got distracted editing. And basically, if you want to be productive, this is not the way to go. But I have gotten through my classwork, and I'll try and get through another one before nighttime, I say, because it's 5:15 and I started filming this at like 1 AM. Oh, not that bad, not that bad. 1 PM. Thank you, let's fix that. But yes, so that is a day with me studying, and yay! I feel like I should do like a proper outro, but I think this counts, right? Alrighty, then I will officially say goodbye and sign off. I love you all, and don't know if this even is visible because I didn't angle it right. But I will see you for the next video, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up and comment down below, and just to, you know, tell me you liked it and stuff and give me a little ego boost. But that was a joke, just for the record. But no, seriously, it does help doing the likes and the shares and stuff because YouTube, because that's a thing that I do now. Anywho, goodbye, I will see you whenever it's next.